feet. Guys, I have something to tell you. A long time ago, when I was like 5 years old, I saw a UFO. Now, first, let me get this into context. Gatwick Airport, okay. There was not a single sign of a single live stream anywhere from people at Gatwick Airport. Okay, and a long time ago, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I was in the car with my mum and somebody else, and 1 second. Well, we saw this UFO, and all three of us blacked out, and we woke up in another location, and I don't remember the conversation, but I was talking about aliens as I woke up, and this thing looked identical but bigger and round. It was identical to the aircraft at Gatwick Airport. Can I stress again that not a single. I've been hearing voices for many years, and I think this aircraft could possibly be a direct energy weapon, as in a mind control weapon used by psychological operations, and I believe that it has the power to change the entire way you think and behave for many, many years afterwards. And I believe that Gatwick Airport is an experiment on those people. And I believe that there's one nearby in Cork also, because I've been severely affected recently by an increased heart rate and passing out when I shouldn't do, and also I've been to the A&E. I know this is typical of a small YouTuber account, but like I said, I believe that Gatwick Airport is an experiment on those several hundred people who haven't given a single notification on any network, on any social network. There is not a single live stream from any one of them. And I think it's all going to slip past, and those people are going to be like announced as they've gone home, or the planes are working again or whatever. I felt something change, and I think that they will be drastically changed by their experience, and I think that the technology has improved vastly over the years, and that's why the drone is now smaller, and it's also, or UFO is now smaller, and it's also a lot more functional, so it can get thousands of people rather than 2 or 3. And if you continue to watch the video I have below, it's an excerpt from one of my broadcasts where I've been passing out asleep, and also I have been having extremely strange thoughts, really strange, unusual thoughts, and vivid hallucinations of unusual things, such as, and I'm not meant to say it, but people that vaguely resemble people, but they're not like, they look human, but they don't look like a human you'd recognize. They look like a human that you don't recognize. They just look like that's a human. They don't look like that's definitely, like, maybe his name is Jerry, or maybe his name is Michael or whatever. They just look like that's a human or whatever, you know. And they were old people, and this is This is what's often described by people who see the real life Men in Black. You're not meant to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it and put myself at risk, but whatever. And the Men in Black movie is not as inaccurate to the Men in Black, the way the real Men in Black behave. But they're very unrecognizable people, and they often wear like 1950s kind of Al Capone suits when people see them. And they turn up at your door if you talk about it. What am I meant to do? I can't. Nobody's gonna believe me anyway, so whatever.